Good morning, Central Kentucky. It's Chris of Blind Man's Recovery. It's October 4th. Coming to y'all live from the Head Injuries Studios here at headquarters. And still nobody has answered this game time question from the other day. What is the second pertinent idea and how it works? And I can't believe that I'm sure not many people have read that chapter, but as many times as we've heard how it works in meetings, by somebody's got to have that thing memorized.
What does the billboard say? Come and play, come and play.
Pretty sure no one's not answering it because of the not knowing. It's probably just from the fucks given. But that's all good. That's what I'm here for, to continue growing these spirits, bearing this witness to putting in this action. You know, me and Drew were talking yesterday about what meetings we do and don't attend and why. There must have been a reason we had that conversation, because I needed the realization that I shouldn't avoid certain meetings because of their not having much of a message. In all reality, I should be attending those meetings in attempts to provide some sort of hope message. That's an example of some of these little things that gets lost in the cracks of my mind. If I'm not constantly trying to grow, you feel me?
Players fuck up too, Craig.
I keep wanting to say September. It's October. Let's do this October 4th daily reflection. Have us a little pondering session. The title is A Necessary Pruning. Pruning is the cutting away of dead things, the removal of
Dead leaves in the dirty ground when I know you're not around.
shit we don't need.
Cut the cord.
And sitting here thinking about this pruning and the prerequisites to it, that shit takes some courage to start with. Definitely some honesty, some open-mindedness, some willingness. Let's ponder on what's the opposite of this courage and this honesty, this open-mindedness, this willingness. Well, the opposite of courage is fear, and that shit sucks.
Fuck that.
The opposite of honesty is being a lying piece of shit, and more often than not, it's to our damn selves first before we ever even make it to anyone else. No different than that whole, in order to trust, we must first be trustworthy. Same kind of idea. The open-mindedness, opposite of that, would be closed-minded. Well, hell, if your mind's closed, where you're trapped in there with you. And although I claim this rocket science tree, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but if self had defeated me, I think the last place I'd want to be is trapped in here with me.
The environment exceeding on the level of our unconsciousness.
To me, the willingness is putting in some work. What's the opposite of willingness? Being a lazy sack of shit, not doing a damn thing, being complacent. Similar to the do what you've always done, get what you've always got. It says we knew that the pains of drinking had to come before sobriety. I can't tell if that's the cart or the horse before one another, that situation. But I suppose I would have never been required to get sober if I hadn't experienced so much damn pain.
My pain run deep, 3 dead in the same Jeep.
And you know, nothing's worse to me than not drinking and still not being free, this emotional freedom. Some sad son of a bitch, sick son of a bitch has been coming over here and acting like a child because they just can't seem to let go of this pain. They can't accept what mistakes they've made and any criticism from them to grow from them. They're stuck in the fucking problem.
Cause people are ugly and people are hateful, destructive and greedy. We're proud and ungrateful.
And it's pitiful. I'm blessed today to be focused on moving forward, not stuck backwards and dwelling on goddamn other people and what they got going on. I'm gonna blaze my own trail and make my own damn life.
Cause I'm not shaking when the earth starts quaking. Got my own foundation with no hesitation in the...
That's that courage I speak of that I've been blessed with. It must suck to suck, I guess. I don't know. And it says we must have suffered emotional turmoil before serenity. Yeah, I guess if you was always serene, perhaps you would have never experienced any emotional turmoil, huh? I suppose I could say I'd like to go back and to have never experienced this pains of drinking or this emotional turmoil, but I guess as I sit here today, it's neither here nor there. It's gotten me to where I'm at, and I really ain't got much to complain about unless I just dig deep. Be an ungrateful bastard. I tell you what I am grateful for is not being so goddamn worried about what other people's got going on. I'm perfectly comfortable in my own skin and happy being me. I could give a shit less what anybody else is doing. But that's alright. There's always gonna be them pitiful people out there that makes us not so pitiful people grateful for it. And none of that shit's my doings. I spent decades out here just like that. Drunk, in pain, and in emotional turmoil. You'd do something to bother me and fuck up 6 months of my serenity, bruh. And it's sad to sit here and think about it, but that's the truth. For God to have allowed me some acceptance and some courage to move past all that, to remove them fears, boy, it's just priceless. I don't lose no sleep about what anybody else has got going on, and I tell you what, I'm confident that there's a lot of shit going on around here. There's lots of sick folks, bruh, and I don't be losing no sleep, let alone putting in no energy to go fuck with them. I could care less. But once upon a time, that shit consumed me. I carried a whole bunch, blind or not, and recovered from this alcoholism or not. I'm grateful for this opportunity to not be a sad sumbitch no more. But somebody answer that damn game time question. What's the second pertinent idea and how it works? Put it in the comments so I can shout out a winner. I hope everybody has a good Friday, man. Y'all be safe out there in Kentucky. Peace and love.